Little cat. There she is. It's Sunday, guys. I'm at the home gym. Got my little buddy, little cat. She looks every time I call her name. You gonna watch me lift? You watch me lift, little cat? She loves it out in the sunroom, out in the gym. Alright, so this is what we got for today. This is the workout. 3 sets of 10 on the bench. Today is my upper body hypertrophy day, so just think about that before you look at the workout. So, upper body hypertrophy. First exercise is going to be on the bench. 3 sets of 10. I still have to look at the percentage I need today, so I don't have the weight up there yet. Then the second group of exercises is going to be a close grip bench, supersetted with a weighted pull-up, both 3 sets of 10 weighted pull-ups. Then the third exercise and grouping is overhead press, again 3 sets of 10, supersetted with just body weight pull-ups. And then we'll finish it up with a little tri-set of barbell rows, weighted dips, and then banded press downs put over the pull-up bar, and do that as a tri-set of 3 sets of 15. And I might throw in some barbell curls at the end if I feel like it, just to get a nice little bicep pump. It's Sunday afternoon, well actually Sunday evening now. It's probably like 5:30. I'm working a little bit today. Today's just one of those days. It's like very easily could have took today's a rest day. And if I went by solely feel, I probably would have took a rest day today, or would be taking a rest day. I feel a little tired. However, I'm very motivated to train, so I said, fuck it, let's just do something. Just do the next day's worth of programming, which happens to be upper body hypertrophy, and let's get after it. I feel like today's one of those days where physically I feel like today is a perfect example of how your body lies to you, because I could be wrong, but I feel tired and kind of run down, but mentally I'm really motivated. And majority of the time when you feel physically fatigued, it's a mix of psychological and physiological, but when the mental side's there, you're normally good to go. So I feel like today I'm going to end up surprising myself and having a good workout. Just one of those days. You always hear about it, how people feel like shit and then hit a PR or feel really good. I'm definitely not going to go for any PRs or anything today, but I think I'll be able to get a good workout. My head's definitely in it. Alright, first set is, first real set is going to be 275 for 10. I'm just going to see how it goes and go from there. So I'm bumping it up to 285 for my sets number 2 and 3. So this will probably be brutal. Let's go. I kind of got thinking as I was getting around to come out here and lift. It's kind of like the same principle of the whole like training when you're fatigued. Like you feel fatigued, you feel tired. The kind of the textbook answer, the smart answer would be, well, shit, take a rest day. And if I'd even tell that to my clients, oh, you should probably feel like, you should probably take a rest day if you're really feeling run down. And I'm not that bad. I mean, I'm like I said, I'm not feeling that bad. But just to make the point of, for example, and it's kind of the same idea, like the textbook answer for sleep is always, you hear different things, but normally at least 8 or 9 hours a night. That's what is kind of the textbook answer. Shit, I'd love to get 8 or 9 hours of sleep in a night, especially now that we have the baby, and I wake up real early to get to work, and then I end up even though I work from home, I like to get up early because before anybody else gets up is the most productive hours of my day. So, so yeah, so like the textbook answer for sleep is 8 or 9 hours, but I never get that. I'll be lucky for 6 hours of sleep. And you talk to a lot of successful business owners, even successful people in the fitness industry. I was listening to a podcast, Barbell Shrugged with Corey Gregory. Maybe it was Barbell Business. I don't know. I listened to both of them with Corey Gregory, the president of Muscle Farm. And what he said was he wakes up every day at 4 a.m. and does some shit around the house in the morning, and then or does some shit, and then gets to the gym by 5, and he's done training, and already did half an hour of reading or whatever by 7:30. And that's not really unique to him. I think that's unique to a lot of business owners, a lot of successful business owners, or not even owners, but people in a high place within business. We'll just say successful people in general. You see a common thread, a common theme. A lot of them wake up really early and get a lot of shit done. But then they don't necessarily go to bed that early either. I mean, it's so you see it's like a lack of sleep. So my point was, it's like at the end of the day, in a perfect world, yeah, everybody would, especially people who are interested in health and interested in performance and interested in fitness, you'd get 9 or 10 hours of sleep. I mean, if you're a very competitive athlete, especially the athletes I work with that have a little bit linear schedule, that like college guys, I work with a lot of college wrestlers who I mean, don't really do much else besides go to class and train their balls off. So I kind of recommend to them, sleep as much as possible. If you're not training, if you're not practicing, if you're not in class or studying, you should be sleeping. In an ideal world, you should be sleeping. Just 10 hours minimum. And, but when you're in the real world and doing other things, that's just not going to happen. Because at the end of the day, shit still needs to get done. Shit still needs to get done. You still got to make money. You still got bills to pay. You still got, successful. You still got shit to do. So it's kind of the same thing with training. In a perfect world, you'd train, 3 days a week or 4 days a week, and be able to maximize recovery and deload every 4th week and this and that, and follow the, most scientific program. But at the end of the day, shit still needs to get done. You still need to train. You talk to a lot of elite athletes, within the fitness industry and outside of the fitness industry, just athletes in general. A lot of the most successful ones are the ones that have the crazy work ethic, that train when they're not supposed to train, when they train, they do extra sessions. And again, guys, I'm not saying that that's what you have to do to be successful. Maybe I'm just rationalizing it to myself, but I don't know. This is kind of just a ramble, but it's like, I'm just trying to I guess I'm more thinking out loud than anything. It's just, success leaves clues. I've kind of, especially over the last year, really tried to pay attention to what successful people are doing and take little bits and pieces of advice here and there. And I don't know. I think there's a lot to learn from people who are where you want to be.
Just drop down and get you eating on. Or we can stay up at the stars and put the beat. Story stay the same, I never changed it. No new niggas, nigga, we don't feel that. Full of fake friend, where your real friends at? We don't like to do too much explaining. Story stay the same through the money and the fame. Cause we started from the bottom, now we here. Started from the bottom, now my whole team fucking here. Started from the bottom, now we here. Started from the bottom, now my whole team here. Nigga started from nigga that could cover for me. Yeah, got some game from my days. And she might say she love me, she don't love me like she say she love me. Believe me, believe me. I didn't nigga boy that love me in the street. I'm not trying to find nobody else to be. I'm the one they come to see because they all believe me. I know that work one day now. Yeah. feeling me in the street. I'm not trying to find nobody else to be. I'm the one they come to see because they all believe me. Rip, rip, rip. Had to get it poppin' up the rip. Rich young nigga that ain't never had a trick. Slipped up flow, but you know I like a big. If she get a job at DOA, I drop her over tip. I had to get
Post-workout shake of peace. Old-fashioned chocolate milk. Till next time, guys.